Hello everybody, welcome to my channel. I'm Sailor Solitaire at your spiritual service, and I want to welcome you personally to your July 2018 tarot reading. Before you forget, go ahead and click that subscribe button, subscribe to my channel so you can stay updated. I do post monthly tarot readings for each of the 12 signs. Please remember that these are general readings. If you would like a personal reading with me, you can visit my website, www.sailorsolitaire.com, or you can visit my Etsy shop, etsy.com/shop/sailortarot. And you may want to check out your other signs as well, not just your sun sign, but your rising sign and your moon sign to get a more complete picture of what is going on for you in July. Aquarius. Drop a comment BIG if that sounded like what you thought it sounded like. BIG. Okay. Aquarius. I ask your spirit team as well as mine to join the space. Let's give some guidance, some insight, some intellect. You Aquariuses like that. Some truth and guidance for my Aquariuses. Aquarius sun, moon, and rising. The Aquarius in you. For all the Aquariuses watching today. Okay. The first card, Aquarius, is going to represent the overall energy at play. And this is going to be a major theme or a major lesson in this lovely month of July. All right. 9 of Pentacles in reverse. Okay, so right off the bat, I'm just going to say that this could indicate a slowing down of income. So whatever that means, if you have just like a regular 9-to-5 job or some part-time job, or whether you're your own boss and you have clients and whatnot, there is going to be a bit of a lessening or a slowdown of your income, whatever your source of income is. Okay, the 9 of Pentacles is like when it's in the upright position, this could indicate an unexpected amount of money coming up. But I feel like, okay, either you're going to have less money coming in, or you are going to have some unexpected or surprise expenses that kind of lowers the money in the bank. Okay, so either way, you want to make sure that you are prepared for, a financially rainy day, because something's going to happen where you're going to be a bit tight. You're going to have to make your money stretch in July. Okay, so I'm not sure what this is. Again, this is a general reading. For some of you, this has to do with your health. Okay, so whatever, long-term chronic health conditions that you might be affected with, this could have an effect on your money or on expenses. You could have more medical bills or whatnot, or you could just be unable to work. Not all of you, for most of you, it's not going to be medical related, but for some of you, even if it's not directly related to you medically, I feel like for those of you Aquariuses who this applies to, this is like someone in your family who's going to need some sort of medical attention, and you need to help financially, or you need to cover the costs. Or this could be, you are taking time off to take care of somebody who needs your help. Either way, the main point of this card is to make sure that you are prepared and that you are smart about your money. You don't want to be making any fancy big time purchases here. You want to keep it smart, keep it simple, and, live below your means. I feel like everyone should do that anyways, but especially this month, you want to make sure that you're not splurging, you're not being very extravagant with your spending. Okay, plan ahead. make sure all your bills are covered, and then go for the extras. Okay, that's obvious, I know, but I'm just saying it for you guys, for all of you in the back. Okay. The next card is going to represent, Aquarius, something from your past, distant or near past, that is affecting you today or affecting you in July. This is going to be somewhat relevant to this Nine of Pentacles in reverse. Alright, and we've got the Page of Pentacles in reverse here. So more Pentacles card. Definitely this has to do with your finances and your home life. This could be literally your home, like your house or apartment or condo or dorm room, whatever you are staying in right now. You might see a little bit of struggle there, whether, there's going to be some unexpected work that needs to be done, like, somebody accidentally breaks your window or there's a leak and you need to, I don't know, something to do with your home that requires a bit of money, or, something that is just going to kind of set you back a little financially. Now, this Page of Pentacles in reverse, what is this? This could be why I mentioned the house work thing, is that something from your past is like when you didn't really have, when you had the opportunity to invest in something better, like this could even be like kitchen appliances or, a table or some sort of lights or something. You kind of chose to not get, you chose to get the cheaper kind instead of something of quality that will stand the test of time. So now you're paying for it. Now it's like, okay, I gotta replace this, or now I have to spend more money trying to fix this and do that. All right, so keep an eye out for that. I know it's kind of specific, but that's just what I'm getting here. Now, for those of you, Aquarius, who that has nothing to do with your life, I feel like this Page of Pentacles has to do with you in the past not exploring enough in terms of your career. And some of you may have settled, and so some of you may be just taking time off because you're not satisfied with the work that you're doing. You're not satisfied with, your job at the moment, because you weren't willing to invest in yourself. You weren't willing to, think about the long term, and you sort of, settled in this case. So you are paying for it now, but I do think that that's not the end of the world. I mean, we all learn from our mistakes, and I feel like it's never too late ever to start something new, or to actually, follow your dreams, to pick up something that you left before for whatever reason. Right, so maybe you were intimidated, maybe you were scared in the past, but this sort of Nine of Pentacles in reverse is kind of, pushing you, and it's sort of a blessing in disguise, because it's it's kind of forcing you to look at your life differently and to choose alternatives instead of just going with the same thing, the same routine. It's sort of saving you from yourself in your comfort zone. All right, Aquarius, the next card is going to represent something that you guys should really think about, something that requires your attention, something for you guys to really just ponder and meditate on, something for you guys to really consider. Nine of Swords. I feel like you guys get this card a lot. And so if you have been watching my videos a lot, then you'll know that this Nine of Swords is about a lot of anxiety and a lot of fear-based thoughts. And to me, this Nine of Swords is all your worries, all your fears are coming to play, either in the form of nightmares or in actual conscious thoughts. But when you wake up, or when you're trying to go to sleep, or when you are getting ready for bed or something like that, it's like these thoughts that you can kind of push aside and you can ignore for most of the day because you can distract yourself with other things. But then when you're alone, or when, sort of like the day is done and you're retreating, you're, by yourself, then you kind of get these thoughts and they kind of are like screaming in your head. That's what this Nine of Swords is to me. And it's interesting that this Nine of Swords is facing off with this Nine of Pentacles. All right, so nines in tarot is like the peak, the climax of something. Okay, so hopefully after this, if you just survive this, which I know you guys can, then things are going to get better. Okay, so in this case, it's like the climax of something bad. So now hopefully it's going to decrease and you can start to be more hopeful, be more positive. I'm not saying that your lives are like totally bad and like, this is the climax of that. But this card is not about having a bad life. It's just having bad thoughts and really being worried about things that you really should not be worried about, things that you can calm down about. All right, so for some reason you guys are scared, you guys are anxious. And to me, this Nine of Pentacles having to do with your career or with your finances, it's directly related to that, okay? So I feel like when you are overly anxious and you're like on edge and you're using all this mental energy trying to, or like coming up with situations and using all this mental energy, just thinking, running through all these scenarios, it's a lot of brain power. It's a lot of mental energy that you're spending, and it's only going to backfire. Not that you're doing it on purpose, but it's really so destructive to your productivity and destructive to your own happiness, to your own psyche. Obviously, right? But I honestly urge you guys to just breathe in, breathe out, really try to trust in the universe, trust in the fact that everything is going to be okay. Even though, some stuff might go down here with your finances, with your home, with your career, just trust that this is kind of like, this is what needs to happen for change to happen. You need to get uncomfortable and there needs to be some sort of discomfort or pain even for you to experience positive change. Okay, it can't just be all a happy experience. That's not how it works. You have to actually go through some sort of struggle. I know that seems kind of sadistic, but that's just how life works. You have to experience this sort of pain. And it doesn't have to be as bad as you're making it out to be. I just feel like when you get sidetracked and you drift further and further away from your soul's purpose and your life purpose, then it is going to be a more dramatic change and you're going to feel it a lot more. So the more you are in line with your purpose and your happiness, then the more comfortable it's going to be, and it's not going to be as painful, but there still has to be some sort of disruption for you to advance and for you to progress, for you to ascend to something greater, something more positive. So you don't have to make it into such a struggle, but just know that the struggle is a part of the journey anyway. All right. There's always a choice of you choosing to suffer or choosing to be stronger and to take that pain and turn it into something positive. Just remember that. Okay, Aquarius, the next card is going to be the near future. So this is going to be probably the end of July or even into August. Page of Swords in reverse. Okay, guys. So Aquarius, I have to tell you that when this card shows up, and interestingly enough, we do have 2 Pentacles, 2 Earth cards, and 2 Swords cards, 2 air energy, and you guys are air signs. So we do have a lack of water, a lack of fire, and with that, I do have to say that there is a balance in a sense that you guys do have, at least some earth in you. So that is, physical, stable energy, but both these cards are in reverse for you. So I feel like there's a strong call here from the cards to be more grounded, to get your head right, and to get your thoughts more healthy, more, just more positive. I know that's easier said than done, Aquariuses, but really this Nine of Swords cards comes up a lot for you guys, and I feel like you guys just aren't learning how to just breathe and have faith. Maybe I'm being too harsh, maybe you guys are, on your own pace doing that, but I feel like some of you Aquariuses are resisting that change, are resisting, believing that everything's going to be okay. And I'm telling you that it is going to be okay. Okay, so that being said, there is an element of stubbornness here. And there's an element of kind of not wanting to listen to other people. I feel like some of you Aquariuses are so, like your mind is so made up about something that you're not even opening up your mind to other alternatives to what people have to say to you. And I'm telling you that is going to be a mistake for you. All right, you don't want to just cut people off or throw their opinions away. Obviously not everyone's opinion is going to be relevant to you, and some of it is just misguided anyway, but take the time to listen to them, because regardless of where they're coming from or whether it's true or not, you will 100% learn something from what they're saying. Even if it's just to say like, okay, this person is going through a bad day, or this person is mad because this and that. Even if they're not speaking from a good place, still listen to them, because they have something that just might set off, light bulbs in your head, and you will get some positive messages from these people. So don't be quick to just like shut them out. That's the only thing that I'm going to say, because this Page of Swords is very like rowdy energy, very like, no, I'm going to do it my way. And that's not what you want to be doing, because it's going to hold you back. All right, so just watch out for that. Make sure that you are giving people the time of day, and you're not quickly dismissing what they have to say just because you already have your mind made up. And especially now when you are going through some setbacks in terms of your career or your finances, okay? Any little bit of help is valuable. And I feel like your stress just might affect, your interactions with people. And so, it kind of comes full circle. You have to get a handle on your stress levels and on your mind, and learn how to master your thoughts, learn how to master your mind. Otherwise, life is not going to be a fun time for you. You're not going to have a good time. And I feel like you guys are missing out on all the positive, all the pleasurable aspects of life, because you are wasting your mental energy on fears and your worries. And that's not what we want. You guys deserve to have better, happier, more enjoyable lives. Thank you so much for joining me, guys. I hope that reading was valuable and that you gained some insight, some clarity, some peace of mind. Any questions or comments, don't be shy. I love hearing from you guys. If you liked the video, give this video a thumbs up, and if you didn't like it, give this video a thumbs down. But do me a favor and tell me why you disliked this video. So again, don't forget to subscribe. I do post monthly readings for each of the 12 signs. And if you would like, you can follow me on social media on my Instagram account or Twitter. I want to wish you all an amazing, fabulous, gorgeous July. Take care.